Alright, everybody, welcome back to PSGL on this Sunday evening. I am Demon, and we have more F4 action for you. This week from Germany. Nice short little track. Very, very tight third sector. So, lots of close racing may have a little contact. Let's put that over here for a second. There we go. Hello, Gaming Ali. Ali rooting for the YWR team. Let's see, we need two more drivers, and we got a full grid. Not bad, not bad. Let me pull up the point standings here. As F4 continues to be tight every week. We have Sundry tied with Frome atop the points after Britain with 47. In third is TB after his win last week with 42. Three Gloves in fourth with 40. Coreboy in fifth with 35. Suarez in sixth with 29. Navy is still seventh, even though he got promoted to F3. Steph is eighth with 25 points. Langfell is ninth with 22, and rounding out the top 10 is Roan with 19 points. Got four TNR guys on the grid tonight. And we'll take a peek at constructors. Obviously, Renault are leading the constructors since they are first and second in the driver standings. 94 points for Renault. Williams in second with 54. Mercedes and Alfa are tied with 47. Racing Point 43. Ferrari 35. Toro 33. McLaren 23. Haas 21. And Red Bull rounding out the grid with a whole whopping 3 points. No, F5 will be up in a second. They had a switch for commentator. This is F4. I was just thinking to myself, the YWR guys are in F5. But thanks for stopping by anyway. The stream should be up very shortly. Hello, Pythons. How's it going, sir? Hopefully, Pythons doesn't get a repeat of last season where he kind of ran somebody over in turn one because they broke and no one else did. 18 drivers. Let's take a peek at last season. Who won last season's race here? I know it wasn't Frome or Pythons. Where's F4 archives? Last season at Germany, it was TB with the win, with Jake Hardy finishing second, your eventual champion. And somehow nobody finished third in that race. That is quite entertaining. Nobody finished third in that race. Or at least in the point standings, nobody has 10 points. Yeah, I remember watching it on stream, and it looked like Frome was the only car that hit the brakes in turn one. Ooh, we're up to 19. Ah, Schweep joined. So is Cam not joining? And there it is. White Shadow will be our 20th driver tonight. Alright, they're about to ready up. Starting a few minutes late here. Hopefully it's a dry race. See, that picture looks nice. It's sunny-ish. Hello, good sir. A disaster class? I don't know. F6 was a disaster class with the rain the whole race. And from what I hear messages, it's supposed to be a disaster class heavy wet rain. Heavy wet rain. Wow. Heavy rain race in F5 today. But looks like it's dry in quali. That's a good start. Thank you, Pythons. Dry both sessions. I like that. Literally just rolled out of bed from a nap after working so many hours last night, and I'm gonna roll right back into bed after the commentary. Fair weather. Was that a Toro that came out first? I can't see that. It was 3 gloves in the Williams. Since they added this track in the 2018 game, or re-added it to the 2018 game, we've raced here 4 or 5 times now. And I think I've hit the apex of that hairpin maybe twice in 5 races. Right, Toro's getting awfully close to that Williams. Alright, goes 3 gloves. First lap of qualifying for F4 Germany starts now. The strategy here is more than likely a mediums to hards or hards to mediums here. The softs die so fast they're not really worth using unless there's a safety car with 3 or 4 laps to go. Yellow is a Renault, probably slowing down to take his lap. Here comes 3 gloves around the final corner for a 113.2. AMS 113.9. Nano Bacon 13.3. Oh! AMS goes around. And there's that disaster class he was mentioning. At least he didn't hit anything, and he will get to continue quali. Oh. Josh for 13.1. Thomas just started a lap in the Red Bull. It shows that he has hards on the car, but it says he has softs on the grid thingy. 13-0 for Ross. Panos gets out of the way. A little wide there from Thomas. 12-8 from Roan. That's invalid. So we will head over to TB. No, we won't. We'll go to Sandre. .2, I think that says, from Jack. Oh, Sundry's been purple the first 2 sectors. Well, we see the first 11. No, 12.5. Shoaib is off. I guess Ross missed the pits and tried to back up and go into it. Yikes. Not a very good week for the Toros. In the F6 race, the Toro hit the safety car and got disqualified. Emperor Python's here. Who is out of fuel. And TB's invalid. Cam to the line for a 13.2, improving by almost half a second. Cam's been bitten by the bad luck bug the whole season, so he's looking to turn that around today. You talking about on the same tire AMS? That's a bit wide. That's going to be invalid from Panos. Josh and Val turn one. Oh, no, don't come back across the track. Good boy. Three gloves. There he is. Yeah, but, you know, Germany, I feel it's hard to get out of the DRS of somebody at Germany, because, I don't know. There's, what, one, two... Is there three at Germany? Yeah, there's three DRS zones at Germany. There's the first medium lap of the day, and that will be second with a 12.4. Here comes Thomas through the final sector. That's a 12.9 from Thomas. Python's on a lap. Yes, indeed. I'm seeing a lot of people on this track map go purple in the first two sectors, then not even be near the pole lap when they get there. And Python's fourth, 12.7. Slower than Sundre on the harder compo. So I mean, Sundre's going to have what it takes to win the race today if he's that far up on the hards. Going board Roan, he's about to start a lap. Although I think he needs to make a little more of a gap there. Oh, no, he's into the pits. Going board Panos in the McLaren. That was awfully wide there, but gets away with it. Yeah, that's going to be a battle. Here comes Fromer on the final corner. 12.3 as he improves by 3.5 seconds, and it's good enough for second. One session, two spins. Sounds like a YouTube video. So let's see, in-lap, 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 in-lap. And Shoaib's been on these tires for 6 laps. We know he's going to come in eventually and throw on a set of mediums and set a real lap. Oh. Oh, that lag through that corner gave me a little motion sickness. It looks like he's staying on for one more lap. Oh, that gravel trap. I would have had fastest lap in the FP if I didn't hit that gravel. I had purple first two sectors and I just drove through the gravel in the final corner. Missed it by half a tenth. That's a battle. AMS is about to start a lap, it looks like. That's the camera angle we wanted to see. Oh, there you go, that's better. Purple sector through. Sector 2 for AMS. Fourth for AMS for a 12-4. Just missing 3 gloves by 19 thousandths. And Frome has retired. Python's on the softs. Is he going to be the one guy that tries a 2-stop in this race? 3 gloves with a 12-0. Python's won 11-6. Shoaib should be coming to the pits this lap. Hey, Cam. And Bacon to the line. 12.3. 9 thousandths off AMS. And Suarez is on a lap. Around the final, that's a little wide there from Suarez, but it's good enough for second. 11-9. He got his teammate behind him. Oh, his teammate's invalid too. That blows. Would have been perfect too, because he would have been in a slipstreamer. Well, that's a cool camera angle. I like that one. Quarterboy has called it. Must have invalidated. Last season's winner, TB, coming through the final sector now. TB would go third. 12-0. Jack to the line. 12-2. That's fifth. Sundre around the final corner. Invalid. Oh, Roan did make it around to get an actual lap in. So Langfeld will come to the line. He will get pole as Roan decides to spin. So that would be it for qualifying, it looks like. Is TB still on? He's on inlet. Frome's exactly where he wants to be. Fresh tires. First car coming through. All right, so here at Germany in F4 we have Langfeld on pole. I believe that's his first pole in PSGL. With 11.5 on the softs. Python's in second. Suarez in third. TB in fourth. Three Gloves in fifth. Jack in sixth. Thomas in seventh. Josh in eighth. AMS in ninth. Nano Bacon in 10th. And everyone starting on fresh tires will be Frome, White Shadows, Cam, Panos, Coreboy, or Corey Boy according to the standings, Sandre, Roan, Steph, Shoaib, and Ross, who got disqualified. So we got Ferrari, two Ferraris in the back. Oops. It's an overcast race, it looks like. Oops. My phone just fell. So, just gonna go out on a limb and say 8 drivers will be on hards and 2 will be on softs from the back 10. Oh, wow. Did I say softs? I meant to say mediums. So From, White Shadows, Sundry, Roan, Steph, and Shoaib all on the hards. Russ, Corboy, Panos, and Cam on the mediums. Now, I've heard of getting inside another driver's head. I've never heard of getting inside their car. Swear is taking the mind games to a new level. Oh, I just noticed Jack is starting on the softs too. Guess he invalidated going for his medium room. 5 red lights. And away we go at Germany. Jack's right up to 4th. TB goes a bit wide there. And White Shadows is around. Holy Jesus. What the hell happened back there? Langfell's pitting already. Oh, the VSC. A VSC. So pretty much kind of a free wing change for everybody, I guess. Oh, we're back to green. Jack looking to make a move on his teammate with the fresher tires. Ooh. Racing points coming together at Germany. That's a sight that's familiar in F6. As Jack will get up into 2nd. He's got to make do with what the softs will do for a couple laps before they die. A 3-second penalty already? We're on lap 3, man. And Corboy will get by Nano. Cam not close enough. Josh is catching TB. His Pythons is out to a 1.7 second lead. As everybody's setting fastest laps here, as they finally were able to freely run a lap. TB trying to get back at his teammate in the hairpin. And into second he goes. As the mediums will now pretty much be even, if not better, than the softs. Oh, Josh had to run there, but he had to back out or he was going to run him over. Old Josh would ran him over. Yep, that's a penalty. Josh will most likely get Jack in the hairpin here, if not before the hairpin. Oh, he's going to get him before the hairpin. Look at a run he got already. He's going to bring 3 gloves with him. And Jack will lose 2 positions there. I won't say he bottled, but he started in the back because he crapped out his qualifying lap, and then he got caught up in that incident on lap 1. Yeah, Jack and Python's got to pit soon. Because Python's just lost a full second off his lead. That's not a very safe pit entry. That one might need to be re-looked at. We'll go back up to the front because TB surely should get the lead here in a hairpin. Great camera angle. And TB into the lead. Last season's winner here in F4. You figure if The guys on softs pit now, they could go 14 laps on the mediums and then 14 laps to the end on the mediums again. Should be easily doable. Are you sure, AMS? Because I saw some banana peels out there during qualifying. Panos pulling to the outside of the hairpin around the cam. Ooh. To be fair, Big C, AMS did get caught up in a lap 1 cluster. People trying to win the race in the first 3 corners. There goes Python's pitting from the lead. Now, will he go to hards or will he go medium? He will go mediums. Actually, what AMS needs is the star so he can just run people over. And Russ, looks like that will be an easy move there. Maybe not. I stand corrected. Cam was a great defender there. Seeing the Ferrari with the 42 on it reminds me of Juan Pablo Montoya when he was in NASCAR. He drove a red 42 car. Nano Beacon with a penalty. These penalties will start picking up soon as we get later into the race. That turn 1 will get you every time. Yellows in sector 2. Is that a Toro off the track? Is that AMS? No texting and driving, AMS. And this time Ross will get by Cam. AMS will be fine. Thursday approved. Anything could happen. Was that a spin by yourself like qualifying? Langfell, our pole sitter, who pit on the VSC on lap 1, back up to 10th. Will Langfell be able to make the moves? Kind of late. He'll pretty much stay in line there. Don't drink and drive. I remember back when Aaron was still in F4, Grumpy would have his best races on nights he drank. AMS, what a penalty. AMS. A director should be able to keep the car within the track limit, sir. As the Mercedes will get by the Ferrari into ninth. And I missed it, but Corboy and Josh are battling. Corboy's had some really good runs this season, including a win at France, was it? Yeah, he won France when the two leaders came together. Thomas with a penalty for extending a turn one. Oh, 3 gloves and Josh touch. AMS is off again. And AMS is off again, as he stays off and lets all the leaders by. How the hell are you gonna get 10 seconds for exceeding track limits when you're off the track? I hate this game. That happened to me at France a couple seasons ago. 10 seconds for exceeding... Alright, that's 20 seconds that needs to be removed from AMS's time. If it even matters in the end. Pull off the track to let the leaders by and get a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits. Well, where are you supposed to go when the leaders are coming by in the tight sector? Dumbass game. Somebody needs to put the person's head who made this game through a damn wall. You know, you got stupid penalties like that. Every time we go to Abu Dhabi, it blocks the goddamn stream because, you know, God forbid, there's one thing on that track that they don't want to be seen. Well, you know what? Don't put it in the damn game. How's that sound? You know people stream it. You know people run leagues. You know, you got all these YouTubers and stuff doing career mode. Don't put something in the game you don't want seen on YouTube. It's not that hard. Okay, rant over. Dumbass game. Josh into the pits as the Red Bulls will be running 1-2 now. Yellow sector 2, that would be White Shadows and Roan, I believe, back there. Coreboy and TB are battling. And this is actually a battle for position since... Oh, much better exit from TB there. Poor boy will get him there. A Nano into the pits. Surely Thomas will pit next lap. What the hell going on back there? 3 wide for a second. And into the pits, the 2 leaders go. Ross stays out. Was it last week Russ stayed out and stayed out and stayed out, hoping for a safety car that never came? Not a bad strategy with the driving standards in this division. But the safety car just never came out. Whoa! Ooh, okay. I was gonna say, don't do it. You don't want to do that. And Langfeld will inherit the lead again, which he has not seen since lap 1 when the VSC came out. If he goes 2 more laps, he could go mediums to the end. Oh no, oh no, oh god, that is going to be a penalty. That will definitely be reported, and that will definitely get a penalty in the stores. And Thomas will get by 3 gloves. Langfeld pits, surely for another set of mediums. Yellow in sector 3. Don't know what that was actually. From speeds in the pits. Pythons has gone by TB for what would be the net lead. Safety car. White Shadows is out, and a safety car. Does everybody tuck in for mediums here? Mediums will go to the end. Because by the time they get a restart, it'll be lap 20 probably, so you figure 15, 15 laps easily. Obviously, Shoaib's going to pit. Obviously. Because he hasn't pit yet. But will everybody else pit? Quarterboy stays out. Pythons elects to pit since he was on a two-stop strategy anyway. How the hell did Python speed in the pits? He was going like 10 miles an hour. Are you serious right now? So Shoaib in 8th on the freshest tires, and they're the softest tires. How much will traffic play a factor? Whoa. And TB hits Coreboy. And Jack hits Suarez. And green. And TB with a penalty because he's probably got a broken wing after hitting someone. Josh going to make the move for second. TB will go wide again with the wing damage. He's gonna have to pit. I mean, he's gonna lose all that track position anyway. And Sandre is off. It's 3 gloves gonna make a 3 wide. Oh, Nano and Thomas hitting their teammates. What the hell is that about? DRS is enabled. 12 laps to go. And Sundry needs another safety car. Ross and 3 gloves side by side head into turn 2. And Nano will keep force for now. Or no, sorry, he just took force. My bad. TB is able to hold Josh off with that wing damage. Is that AMS again? TB with the fastest lap of the race. It doesn't look like he has any wing damage from what I could see, even though he had a severe collision. It's not very severe if you got no damage, huh? And the AMS has had enough. Safety car! Now who pits? Where the hell is AMS's dot anyway? Terminal rear wheel damage. That doesn't happen very often unless you get hit from behind. Any takers for the pits? Yeah, we got one. Pretty sure he had wing damage because he was one of the people that got a penalty under the safety car. You know, Sandre's going to throw some fresh tires on. And hopefully... Oh, wait. No, Sandre stays out. was gonna say, if he throws on fresh tires, maybe he won't get taken out again. So, safety car, 10 laps to go. We have Corboy leading, TB in second, Josh in third, Nano in fourth, Three Gloves in fifth, Schwab in sixth, Suarez in seventh, Cam in eighth, Froome in ninth, and Jack rounding out the top 10 currently. But I know TB has a 5-second penalty for running to the back of Corboy in the last safety car. They could have gone green this time because these guys will catch up by the time they get there. Bad Cody's. Now they're just doing an extra lap for no reason. So we will be restarting here with 8 laps to go. I find it amusing that 2 single car crashes have brought out 2 safety cars. And a pile up on turn 1 in the first lap brought out only a VSC. So once they cross the line over here in the middle of this straight, it will say safety car in this lap. And there it is. And then the safety car decides he's going to go 300 miles an hour into the pits. And they're going green. Froome with a penalty for turn 1 there. The speeding cone. Oh boy. That was close. Suarez again by Shoaib. Who's around this time? Oh boy. It gets worse for the Toros. As Ross is off now. He's probably just going to retire. Maybe? No? Jack gets by Langfell? Or is he? No, I think he's just defending. Langfell was 11th. It's gonna be interesting to see where everybody finishes with all these damn penalties they're racking up. Six laps to go in Germany. DRS enabled. Sun's coming out as well. Now he's 6th currently, but I don't recall his name popping up for any penalties yet this race. And I'm pretty sure Corway don't have any either. So Suarez might hop onto the podium just staying where he is. And so, oh, Langfell's around? Python's up to 13th. He restarted 18th, if I'm not mistaken. Lap 30 at 34. We had a safety car in F6 on lap 30. Three gloves at a penalty. TB taking a look on the outside of Corboy. Pretty sure it's the first time I've seen Cam's name pop up for a time penalty. Whoa, a little lag there. Three laps to go. Python's up to 11th. Panos is off. Fast lap for Langfeld coming up here. Two laps to go. Suarez is up to 4th on track. But where will Mr. Suarez finish? And somebody predicted that he would DNF today. I forgot who it was. And it's too late for a safety car because the race would end under yellow. White flag. Oh, Suarez gets a penalty. Jack crashes in turn 1. Now Suarez can't rely on penalties. He's got to make a move. Josh going for second on TB. That's just going to help Corboy pull away. I believe Corboy has no penalties, so he's going to win this race regardless. Suarez around the outside of Josh. Nothing there. Oh, Suarez through the grass. TB in the second. Cam, more bad luck strikes. There it is. TMC Corboy with his second win of the season. France and now Germany. TB in second. Josh and Suarez in second. Josh in third. Shoaib wins. Corboy in second. 3 gloves in third. Suarez in fourth. Josh in fifth. Where did Shoaib cross the line? 7th? That Nano Bacon misses TB by ever so slightly. And Ross crosses the line. I'm going to go out on a limb and say Shoaib was the only car without a penalty in this race. When did Corboy get a 5-second penalty? But anyway, Shoaib is your winner with no penalties as he wins starting from 19th. He wins by 3/10 over Corboy. 3 gloves with P3. Suarez in 4th, Josh in 5th, TB in 6th, Nano in 7th, Froome in 8th. Steph in 9th, and running out the top 10 is Thomas. Look at all them penalties. 32 seconds for AMS because the game doesn't understand he's pulling off the track. But that will be it for F4, since I have to run off to bed for work again. I love my job, yeah. But don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for F2, as we have special commentators of Big C and Aaron at 7 p.m. And then 8 o'clock is the usual, the main event for the evening, F1, as they end the week with Germany. F4 will be live again next Sunday, 8 p.m. Live from the legendary Spa. So don't forget to tune in. Should be an exciting 22 laps there. Everyone take care and stay safe. See you next week.